There are certain lessons that Jesus never tired of repeating over and over again. And certainly the first one would be the lesson of love. And in that lesson of love, he often preached forgiveness. And maybe that's because he realized as human beings, we oftentimes find forgiveness to be very difficult. How many times have we heard someone say, or even said it ourselves, that I forgive you, but I just can't forget? It's hardly what the Christian model is from Jesus. He does not want us to harbor ill thoughts toward others. If we forgive, he wants us to forget also. He wants us to kind of have a spiritual amnesia, that we forget the wrongs of the past. It's not easy, but when we do, we stop letting those things fester within us and continue to hurt us. And so forgiveness is, and we see Jesus give the example. When St. Peter denied Jesus 3 times that he even knew him at the time of the night before his crucifixion. And prior to that, Jesus had made Peter the promise that he would be the head of the church. Jesus didn't come back and say, well, Peter, I know I promised, but since you've done this, I just can't overlook it, and so I'll have to find somebody else. No, he forgave him, and he kept his promise. Jesus sets the example, and you and I know individually, we all know that we have all needed the forgiveness of God in our lives. One time or another, we've had to confess that we've sinned, and we've experienced that forgiveness in the sacrament of penance. And we know that the Lord not only forgives us, but he forgets. And so today, the scriptures tell us that the measure with which we measure will be measured out to you. Forgive us, O Lord, our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. We say that in the Our Father every day, several times. And so we have to take the Lent as an opportunity to deepen that awareness and to give it a high place in our life. Let us stand and offer our prayers and petitions.